here. I am Monique Bradley. I'm live here at the Cordis Hotel in Auckland, and today is a very special day. Women everywhere around Auckland, and in fact different parts of New Zealand, have been waiting for this one event. This is the day What Women Want, one of the most loved, most well-attended women's long lunches you have ever seen. And it's all about my favourite F words. It's about fun, it's about fabulousness, food and fashion, and it's all here for a good cause to raise much needed funds for the Heart Foundation. Loads of sponsors, loads of amazing people, and you've got to see the fashion. Now first up in today's live stream, I have the gorgeous Soxy. Hello darling.
Hello.
Mwah. You look like a beautiful ingenue from the 1920s. Tell me about the inspiration behind your outfit.
Alright, so the outfit today is actually by designer Cecilia Couture.
I love Cecilia.
I'm wearing my point shoes because I'll actually be performing in her fashion walk today.
Oh, I love it.
This is the piece I'll be wearing.
So Soxy, you've been to these events so many times before. You're so well known in New Zealand for your love of fashion. You're a model, you're a dancer, you work in media as well. What does this day represent to you?
Look, what women want, apart from the title obviously being what women want, there's a lot of men that attend. It's a chance for everybody in Auckland, especially in 2020, I think, in the COVID climate, to simply come together, reconnect with our networks, see each other, enjoy the day. Vanessa's put on an amazing event.
Yeah, that's
They've
true.
worked so hard.
Yes.
And I've been a part of that process. So I've come to the event for so many years, and it's actually quite rewarding to now see just how much hard work goes into the process behind the scenes.
I would agree. The amount of emails that go back and forth, the communication's incredible. Everything that Vanessa and Kathy and the team do is remarkable. And it really started because Vanessa decided she wanted to bring a group of friends together to have lunch.
Yes.
What a
A big
story.
party.
And it's just grown and grown and grown into one of the premium events of the year. Now let's jump back to Cecilia Can. You're walking in her fashion show or
Yes.
dancing in her
Yes.
fashion show today. Tell me give us a sneak peek of what we might see. Are you allowed to?
I don't know how much to say. All I can tell you is there is white, so blanc and noir, and of course point shoes for two of us. So there could be a little black swan, white swan.
Oh, I
tidbit
like
in there.
that.
We'll see.
And so if you're wondering about the theme as well, it is hailing back to the 1920s, which I think is so funny considering we've all been in lockdown, and the 1920s was well known for prohibition and everybody living a life underground, which is essentially what we've done this year. So to come out and celebrate again, I totally agree with you, is one of the best things.
Yes.
Well, you know, I hope you have an enjoyable day. Of course you will with your friends, but I hope you really enjoy the show as well. I'm looking forward to seeing what you and Cecilia have on offer. Give us a quick spin. Utterly gorgeous. Thank you, darling.
No
Finally,
worries.
where can people follow you on social media? Where's the best place? Good question.
It's at Foxy Soxy, but it's Foxy with a CKSY and Soxy with a CKSY.
Oh, I love it. Oh, you're so complicated and interesting.
Hard to follow.
Hey, but make sure you find Soxy. She's got the most incredible fashion. You need to check her out. You heard the details. And darling, thank you so much. Mwah, mwah. Brilliant, thank you. See you, darling. Bye-bye. Now, we've got lots of interviews coming up today. Now, by the way, too, if you've got any questions, feel free to send them through. Hi, John. Nice to see you on the stream as well. Wonderful having you here. We have loads of people, some housewives of Auckland coming up today. Brilliant for you to be able to connect with people and maybe ask those questions if you've seen them on television and you want to ask those celebrities those really important questions that nobody really has the guts to ask. This is your opportunity. And I do want to say a big shout out. Julie, can we just pop Vanessa on if that's all right? Sorry, Tracy, 1 second. I do want to have a very big shout out to the wonderful team at the Cordis who are looking after us here at the event, and also Geoskincare. They're the primary sponsor for this event today. They are utterly amazing. Their skincare is incredible, and you'll get to see a little bit more or hear from Izelle from the Geoskincare team. Today we're all being treated by the amazing team from Ayala Champagne and La Belle Angèle. Amazing wines we're going to be sampling today. But in the meantime, here is the gorgeous Vanessa. Hello, darling.
Well, that's called a COVID kiss.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, but we've always done that. So maybe we've always been living in the prohibition. That's what it feels like. We're coming out and we're celebrating. How are you feeling?
Fantastic. I'm so happy that,
Stunning.
you know, after COVID, 250 women have come out again, and we're in our 9th year. So cheers to the Ayala
cheers.
champagne. You need a champagne.
I'll grab one.
Yeah,
I'm working.
So really excited. We've got a really exceptional show today.
I'm really looking forward to that. I just had Soxy on camera and she was talking about what we can expect perhaps for Cecilia. Now, you've been a huge supporter of Cecilia Kang.
Cecilia is incredible. If she was in New York, she'd be a billionaire.
I
Her
agree.
haute couture, these are her earrings.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, she makes haute couture earrings, and she just has an eye for, you know, a different style. She's got a passion for what she does that's like no other.
I agree.
Really, and you know, the two swans that are coming out, there's a black swan and the white swan, and one's COVID and one's not. They're going to chase each other around the room.
Wow.
And we have a little burlesque dancer. She's a bit cheeky, so
I like that.
she'll make you blush, but that's okay.
Yeah, fabulous. We like that.
Yeah.
Now, I have to ask you too. Obviously, Cordis are involved. They always look after us here. Amazing. This year you've got Ayala Champagne and La Belle Angèle.
Yeah.
Tell us about those wines.
So when I first, at the beginning of the year, I met with negotiators and we talked about La Belle Angèle, and I looked at the label, and the label is 1920s. It's jazz in Paris. It's all those contours of all those happy, fuzzy. So that's how the day started. You know, we decided that's what it's going to be.
Wow.
Ayala is an incredible French champagne. It's a smaller champagnerie, and today we've got Laurence, and Caroline, the only female champagne maker, zooming in from France to have a chat with
Really?
us.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
very special.
And then we're going to zoom to the Barossa, and we're going to chat with Jane Ferrari, and anyone that has heard
She's
Jane,
brilliant.
knocks it out of the
Hilarious.
park.
So funny.
And then we're zooming to New Plymouth for a plastic surgeon who's going to tell you how to
wow.
get your tits out.
Oh, we like that. We like that. We need all the nip, tuck and sock,
No,
everything.
but this is a new trend. It's breasts out, not breasts in. So a lot of women are taking
Breasts
their
out.
silica breasts out, going natural. Yeah.
I am interested to find out more. This is very exciting. Okay, so let me see. Who else have we got? We've got Vanessa
They're
Dance.
dancers. They're doing a 1920s. We've got an incredible
Love.
band happening. We've got Dr. Eula from Edison Clinic. She's going to be talking about your health and well-being. We've got Robbie, who's Claire Robbie. She's an amazing mindful. Hopefully we'll get to do a meditation.
Oh, sounds good.
Then we'll drink some more champagne.
Fabulous. Now I have to ask, today is obviously about my favourite F words: fun, friends, fashion, fabulousness, food. So let's talk about the frock. Who are you wearing?
So I'm wearing, this is a modes outfit, and
Stunning.
I've actually had this outfit for a while. Often with events I get a new outfit, get a new outfit, get a new outfit.
Yep.
So this year I've grabbed something that's 10 years old, shock horror, but it's very 1920s and I love it.
It is,
And
it's stunning.
I really want to recycle clothes. I don't want to keep, we've got to support the industry, but we've got to be better people.
I agree too, and I think it's so important too to support our local businesses as well, because they've been slammed so hard this
Yeah,
year.
totally.
So awesome, I love it. Beautiful, looking
Thank you,
stunning.
darling,
Thank
and
you.
you look beautiful too.
Thank you.
All right, and
You cannot be unhappy when you're wearing yellow. That's what I say.
Enjoy.
Thank you so much,
Bye,
Vanessa.
bye.
Thank you. So there you go. Super exciting. So many wonderful people here at today's event. It's sponsored by Geoskincare in partnership there with Ayala Champagne. Amazing people at Cordis, La Belle Angèle Wine. So many brilliant things. And the cool thing too is we have a wonderful lineup of speakers. You look, seriously, if you've missed out getting a ticket this year, make sure you, as soon as the tickets are released, grab your ticket immediately. This is the gorgeous Tracy Marie. How are you, baby?
Good, thank you,
I haven't
darling.
seen you for like a year, it
No,
feels like.
It's been
So
way too long,
crazy.
way too long, way too long.
Okay, so for those who haven't met you before, you're really a little bit of a, you're quite well known in the vintage fashion arena and racewear and things like that. Tell us about Betty May Vintage.
Betty May Vintage, well, she's a force to be reckoned with in her own little funny little old girl way, but she loves vintage. She
Just
loves...
going to change your microphone, darling.
Yes.
I'm going to pop it up this
Oh,
way
well,
instead.
there you go.
Keep
Yeah.
talking, keep talking.
Well, she loves vintage, obviously. She got her name from Betty, which was her auntie Betty, and the May comes from her nana, Irene Alice May. So there we go. So
Gorgeous.
she's vintage DNA in the vintage.
I love it. So she's essentially your alter ego,
She is.
but at the same time she's also your business.
She's also my business.
Yeah.
Along with
Oh, This is gorgeous. Brooke, who are you? Sorry to jump
Aw.
in. Brooke, we miss you, bubs.
Well, actually, Brookie, this is a perfect time, my darling.
Oh.
I wish you were here,
From
but
Brooke
I'm
to
giving
Brooke.
this for our beautiful Monique and Pete, and this needs to be lit when our Moko baby is born.
I love this. See, this is one of the reasons why
Yeah.
I love this event is we all are so busy. It's so hard for us to get together, but to make time to reconnect
Yeah.
with our whānau.
Yeah,
Mwah.
definitely,
Even though we
definitely.
can't see them all the time, this year's
Yeah.
been particularly hard.
Yes, it has.
So to be able to have an excuse. Thank
Yep.
you for this. Brooke, love you, babes.
So Betty Made
thank you.
Vintage, actually I've been very lucky. I've been able to tie her in
Yep.
with purchasing the talent tree.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you. Priding ourselves, of course, on Cordis diversity.
Absolutely, you're all about diversity
all
with your
about
talent.
diversity, and that's been going beautiful.
And
So-
I love it because I've seen a lot of stuff coming out from you, and congratulations, you've got a beautiful selection of talent, real Kiwis represented by the talent tree. If
Yeah.
you want to find out more, have a look on Facebook for the talent tree, connect with Tracy Gresham. Mama Trace will look after you. Now
Yes.
finally, you do a lot of work for charity.
Yes,
Tell me
I
about
do.
the charities you support.
I'm actually the charities that I support are Feeling Fab.
Yep.
Of course, Pampering Through Grief, Race for Life, Multiple Sclerosis Auckland, and Williams Syndrome, of course, our Bradley.
Yeah.
I do.
And also today's charity is in support of the Heart Foundation, and they actually have one of the businesses here that support the Heart Foundation, which is Fabulous Vu, and you're actually wearing
I
Fabulous
am
Vu today.
wearing Fabulous Vu today, and of course they're a huge part. Approximately 3 years ago now, I suffered a heart attack, so I'm definitely all about them as well.
Yeah.
So,
And that's what
yeah.
the day's about, bringing people together, celebrating life, celebrating friendship, and of all of our other favourite F words like food and fabulousness.
Exactly. Exactly.
Darling, thank you so much. You look
my
gorgeous.
darling. Thank you,
Mwah.
my love.
Mwah. Miss your face.
Miss you.
All right, bye. Hi, Brooke. Nice to see you, by the way. All right, coming up now, we're going to bring in the lovely Izelle. We're just going to get her mic'd up. Izelle, thank you so much. And she is actually from Geoskincare. If you're not familiar with Geoskincare, you may have seen the video at the start of this live stream today. An amazing skincare range created right here in New Zealand. I'm so excited I can hardly find my words. Utterly beautiful, and I thought it's a great time to have a chat so you guys can find out more. Just making sure my eyelashes are still on, making sure that we're all here to celebrate Geoskincare as well. All right, here we go. Hello, it's so lovely. Mwah, mwah. Lovely to meet you. Come on over, darling. Now, first of all, tell me a little bit about you. So, what's your connection with Geoskincare?
Well, Geoskincare is because I've got a sensitive skin. I was looking for a product that can actually help me, and I don't break out because I break out with anything I use.
Right.
And then Geoskincare was my answer. My flatman introduced me to it, and then he brought me some products, and I was really happy. I was actually really picky about using it.
Yeah.
But then I just got it, and I thought, wow, this is an amazing feeling on my skin.
I love it.
Yeah, and I didn't break out at all.
Wow, so you became a brand ambassador for the company?
Yes.
Congratulations, and her skin is magnificent. I just have to put that out there.
Oh, thank you.
Amazing. So tell us about the Geoskincare brand.
Okay, so Geoskincare is very natural. So it's natural ingredients. They use nanotechnology to actually get all of the purity out of different ingredients. One of the main ingredients we use is Alps. So it's very
wow.
good.
Yeah.
And it does makes your skin really hydrated.
Yes.
So it's not really nice feeling, and it doesn't dry out anything. Like even with the foam cleanser, it doesn't dry out your skin. It just nourishes it.
Oh, we love that. We love that. Now, I saw you walking around with a bit of a script before you. Are you one of the speakers today?
I am one of the speakers today, so I'm a little bit nervous.
No, you'll be fine.
But I'll be fine.
I'll tell you what, doing a live stream like this is far more stressful. You're going to be fine in there.
Okay, so I
There's
can just
only-
wing it.
There's only 250 people in the auditorium today,
wow.
so you'll be
No
fine.
pressure at all. No pressure.
So finally, one of the big questions today is what do you think women really want?
Women really want to feel confident. They do. Confident in their skin and just be yourself. That's the biggest thing I think for
I
women.
agree. I agree. And that's what the day's about. We're celebrating fabulousness. I keep saying it. Fabulous food, fine wine, friendship, all of the fabulous F words, including fashion.
Oh,
We love it, we love it.
look at you being fashionable.
You cannot be unhappy in yellow. That's my
can't.
mantra.
Look how happy you look.
I'm so happy right now. I'm joking. I'll be happy once I've had a glass of the gorgeous Ayala champagne. I can tell you that right
Amazing.
now. Well, darling, thank you so much. You look super cute.
Oh,
Nice to
thank
meet you.
you.
Mwah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So make sure you keep sending in your questions. We're going to run a quick intro video and we'll be back with you in 2 minutes. Gorgeous. Well, here I am with the man of the moment, the very gorgeous Colin Mathura Jeffrey. Hi, darling. Mwah, mwah. It's the day. We've been waiting for this all year.
God, 2020 needed something like this. This is incredible. I love what women want. It's a highlight for all the years I've come to it.
And let's be honest, every year I always ask you, do you know what women want?
Women don't know what they want. And this is why you come to What Women Want, because you can discover all the things that you absolutely want in the accoutrement of your life.
That sounds very exotic. I love it.
But you know what I love about women is women are a force of nature and you're all goddesses, and this is what it's all about. A celebration of fearlessly demanding your place in the sun.
Oh, that's like an Oprah moment. You know how she talks. That's a tweetable moment or something like that. Fabulous. I have to talk about this because a lot of people don't know this about you. Because obviously you're a celebrity. You work in television. Everybody knows you, but I don't think they know as much about the heart behind Colin and how much you are pro people. Every person that you've ever introduced me to, one of the first things you say is you need to meet this person. They're amazing. Where does that come from?
I think I've always been really comfortable about my own fame, and I think it's really important to share the platform. So many people go, this platform is only for me, and it's so incorrect to do that. We've got enough space for everyone, and the stronger platform we all stand on, the stronger platform we remain on. So it's really important to bring people in to actually celebrate success. I'm not perfect, but I'm okay.
That's awesome. I love that. So tell me about the fashion you're wearing today.
Well, it's 1920s, and I thought that this is an outfit I had for the races, and I thought, well, you know, it's very 1920s. It's sort of urban Maharaja. There's a mask by Pepin Boutique and everything that matches. I love it. So
Yeah, it really is stunning. Now, where can people follow? Oh, look at it. Oh my God, I've never been so close to a supermodel before. This is amazing. I love it. So finally, if you could impart the one big thing that you've learned from 2020, what has really come out of 2020 for you? Because it's been a challenging year.
You know, there's been so many things that I could impart with you, but one of the most important things is be comfortable in your own space, be fearless to ask questions and to help each other. It's all about community. So, but the most important thing is first look after yourself.
I love it. Well, darling, thank you so much. It's always wonderful to see you. Mwah. And to have you here. And keep looking out. We've got more interviews. Thank you, darling. So many more interviews coming. I love it. Colin just did a pretend tumble off the stage here. Utterly brilliant. It's really good to see you guys on the live stream. Thank you so much for joining us. We are here live at What Women Want at the Cordis Hotel. We're looking at the 1920s this year, so we really are talking about hailing back to those forgotten years, that forgotten era. There's so many brilliant flapper dresses here, lots of bows and feathers and hair. There's people like Colin Mathura Jeffrey trying to prank me. It really is a wonderful environment, and if you haven't been to this event before, I would highly recommend you come. We come every year, and it's just so nice to see those people that you really love that you don't often have the time to reconnect with. Now, here's one of my gorgeous loves right here, darling. Mwah, mwah. It's been so long. This is the gorgeous Trudy Nelson. Say hi to Pete as well. Trudy, oh my God. I think I haven't seen you since we went for lunch somewhere.
We did. We had lunch. We ate pizza.
That's right next to your work, I think it was.
Was indeed, and I don't eat carbs, so
neither do I. So that was cool, but you know, sometimes you just have to do what you do.
Sometimes you just got to eat pizza.
You do.
And then you go for a run the next day.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. Or just don't eat the rest of the day, let's be honest. So Trudy, what you know, you're full on working in radio, you're a busy mum as well. How was 2020 for you?
Very, all I could say was I'm looking at the silver lining and thinking that I think we've got, as a team of New Zealand at 5 million, we got more resourceful. So yes, it's been pretty full on, but I think we've started to think outside the box and do things a bit differently. I did a lot of voiceovers from home, so that was nice. I was still able to.
I heard a lot of your voice over the last few months.
Yeah. So now I'm trying to talk the news team into reading news from home from my sofa. Why not?
Why not?
Why do I have to sit in a sound booth? Yeah.
So one of the things I've always been really intrigued about reading the news, how does that all happen? Do you write it as well?
I'm not a journalist, so I'm only a news reader, and I did really well at journalism at high school, but I couldn't really bother going off to school to become a journalist.
It's a lot of study.
Yeah. So I write what's called a kicker. So I write the lighter entertainment stories that then get sent on to the chief, and then they edit it. And most of them don't get edited, so I feel like I've got the skill.
Well done.
No, there's a whole team of amazing journalists, and they're aged from 18 to 68, and they work out what's the big stories of the day.
That's incredible.
Yeah, and so I do a lot of radio, so that's a big group of team, and then we've got the TV side, so I do a bit of fill-in on Prime News and News Hub Late.
Well done.
And so that's even more, because you've got to get all glammed up for that.
Yeah,
you have to wear that dress with that shoes, and you have to do your hair like this. It's like
all the attention to detail, eh? But that's what the industry's about, right? So I have to ask, because I love this dress. Who are you wearing?
It's World last year.
Love World. Gorge. Oh!
And it's not 1920s at all. It is a 1920s shape and sort of with the geometrics, but
I love it.
I thought, what is my prettiest dress in my wardrobe? So I thought I'd wear that.
You know.
And it's Kiwi.
My thoughts are, you know, if it fits and it doesn't smell, you're winning.
I love it.
Yeah, cool.
Lovely to chat
Anyway,
with
you, darling.
Proud of you.
Proud of you. So do you.
Bye.
That's Trudy Nelson. You can hear her gorgeous voice on the radio. You'll love to see her. Hello. So many amazing people here, and it's so wonderful to be able to reconnect with people that most of us haven't seen for months. It really is an honour to be here. So we are live at the Cordis Hotel in association with Miss Magazines or Multimedia Magazines, iMagazine you may be familiar with, and of course the wonderful team at Panic PR have pulled this event together to allow all these wonderful people who have missed seeing each other to allow us all to be back together and celebrate life, because it's been a challenging year for everyone. Today we've got loads of entertainment coming up. We've got the wonderful wines from La Belle Angèle. We've got Ayala Champagne, Geoskincare are the sponsors here. So many great things happening. Cordis, amazing, you guys have put it on again. Heart Foundation, we're raising funds for them. We've got Cecilia Kang coming up, a beautiful fashion show from Cecilia. And right now, speaking of fabulous wine, salut!
Cheers!
Mwah, mwah. Now this is lovely Andrew, and you are from, now tell me the name of the company.
Negotiants New Zealand.
Negotiants New Zealand. And you are behind Ayala Champagne and La Belle Angèle.
We are. Very proudly behind.
Cheers.
Cheers again.
Cheers. I need to drink this time. Oh, that's lovely.
It is delicious. We're very proud of the Champagne House.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
So Andrew, tell me, what's your role with the company?
I'm the general manager, so I am very fortunate to be looking after a fantastic team who look after these fantastic brands.
It is very good. You need to look out for it. Where can people find this beautiful champagne?
Champagne Iolo is pretty widely distributed now, so Glengarry Wines, Herne-based Cellars, Fine Wine Delivery Company.
Oh,
So
of
some
course.
fantastic
I'm
outlets.
a frequent flyer with Fine Wine, just to say.
One of their owners is one of our guests today. So.
Oh, perfect, perfect.
fantastic.
So one of the big questions about this event, you know, it's about all of my favourite F words: fashion, fun, fabulousness, food, fine wine. Hello, darling.
I didn't get the memo.
Oh, hello.
I didn't get the memo, but it's okay.
I'm live at the moment, darling. One of the things I want to know is females. This event is called What Women Want. Have you worked out what women really want? That's a big question.
It's a very big question, and I put that question to my group, and the first answer I got was, of course, women want more champagne, which I was very happy about. But women want the same as what everybody wants. They want opportunity, they want respect, and they want the chance to have a bit of fun on the way.
I think you've just gained a whole lot of new followers and fans out there from this, because I think you've answered correctly. You win a prize. Cheers.
Well, thank you very much. Let's celebrate.
Yay! Finally, what are you looking forward to doing at the end of the year? Because for a lot of people, it's been a hard year. Have you got a big Christmas planned?
I've got a family Christmas planned. I've got lots of cousins and my daughter and family down in Martinborough. So it's going to be a
Wine Central.
Wine Central. So it will be a wine Christmas for me yet again.
Sounds good to me. Another cheers. 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 This time I will sip again. The champagne is lovely. For people who like something that's not too dry, not too sweet, this is right in the middle.
Yeah.
So it'll appease everyone, something to have on ice for Christmas, most definitely. Andrew, thank you so much, and thank you for your
Always a
contribution to
pleasure.
this event.
Cheers.
Cheers. We're just going to shake your hand as well, darling. Oh,
Wrong hand.
oh, cheers. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you, darling.
See you later.
There you go. Look out for it. Iolo Champagne and La Belle Angèle wine. That champagne is just incredible. Like, you'll seriously love it. So we've got another brilliant interview coming up. My gorgeous darling friend, this is Donabella B, coming up right now, just handing over some packages. She's amazing and somebody you definitely need to know. Come on over, darling. Look at all this. You're a gorgeous gangster. Mwah. Mwah. Oh, what a darling. You just are sparkling and radiant. How are you?
I love the yellow.
Oh, thank
so
you.
good.
You cannot be unhappy in yellow.
No, exactly. And it suits you. This is your colour.
Thank you, thank you. I thought, is it my thing? But yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Totally your thing.
So talk me through this outfit. You look incredible.
Well, I was going to wear a dress. And I had a dress on and I thought I was going to wear a dress, but then it didn't quite work. It wasn't quite right. And then I did a whole Blake Lively, you know Blake Lively? And she did the whole tuxedo thing and I just thought that's so me. And I did the waistcoat and I thought, well, I've got the pants and it was already there, and so I tried it on.
Yeah, and you've got to go with what you feel. I think I had another outfit coming in actually from overseas, but it didn't make it on time. So I went costume shopping.
To be honest, that's actually what happened.
Oh, is that
to
what
me
happened to
with
you?
Another outfit. I thought, okay, I'm going to wear that. And then I couldn't get it here on time, and I thought, well, let's rethink. And then I thought, well, let's go somewhere else. But no. And then I had this in my wardrobe. So.
Oh, well, see, and that's the way to wear it, I think, as well. If you find it and you love it and it's already worked, just go with it. So my outfit didn't arrive, and then I went shopping in the weekend, put together an outfit. And I don't know if you've had a mother like mine, but I sent her a picture of the outfit put together, and she went, oh, that's good. So I went, oh, and had to find something else, and this was bright. That'll do.
You did
That'll
good.
do.
You looked sensational in yellow.
So tell me about the fashion. You're a stylist. Tell me about the amazing fashion you're seeing here at this event.
Oh, listen, everyone is so glitz and glamour.
It's incredible, isn't it?
I mean, it's always glamorous every year, but this year, I think because there's a theme, everyone's gone and taken it that little bit further. So it's all very sparkly and glitzy, and I just think they've just nailed it. It's
brilliant.
It's probably one of the best in terms of dress, in terms of glamour and women. So yeah, it's amazing. Everyone's sparkling down there.
It's brilliant to see so many feathers and so many sequins and glitter diamantes. I mean, it just does not get better than
And it
this.
was all diamantes, wasn't it?
Oh,
Diamantes
yeah.
and feathers and glitz.
Absolutely.
And stuff, so, yeah.
That's what the whole era was about. And I just love the fact that we've all been itching to get dressed up all year and we haven't been able to. So to be able to do this is remarkable, right?
So lovely. We're so, honestly, it's my favourite event of the year, and I say it every year, but especially this year because what have we done this year? Not
Been
very
so
much.
separated, eh? Well, darling, you look fabulous. I love you. Mwah. Good to see you. And finally, where can people find you in social media?
You can find me on my Instagram at DonnaBellaB, or you can find me on my website at donna@donnabellab.co.nz.
I love it. Thank you, darling. So good to see you. Bye. So many wonderful interviews coming up, but I forgot I have an accessory I need to grab out because it's getting very warm here. Like I haven't seen you for 2 years.
I know, you look gorgeous.
So
yellow.
do you. Oh my God. Mwah. Mwah. Oh, hello. We are back. We are live. I'm here with my gorgeous, lovely friend. This is Julia Sloan. How are you feeling?
Great. I love this event. It's so good.
Isn't it so lovely? We are out again and we're socialising.
Aren't we lucky? I mean, my goodness, I simply feel bad for ourselves to look at the rest of the world, I mean.
Just incredible. I think New Zealand's done a really good job in looking after ourselves and keeping safe and being amazing. Now, speaking of amazing, I have to say congratulations. I heard your film made it to the Melbourne Film Festival, wasn't
Yes,
it?
it did.
It was. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I
Sorry, I
know.
shouldn't jump, but I am very excited. Tell us about your film. Well, it's a documentary.
Yeah, about sex and sexuality, and it's just really very uplifting. We let people tell their stories, you know, the people that some of the trans people have gone through, what the dominatrix, the sex workers, they go through their side of their lives, and you know, it just puts a different perspective and knowledge, you know, it just stops people judging.
And I think that's what this is one of the things that I've learned about this year. This year has brought out some of the really ugly side of people, but it's brought out a lot of heart and losing stigmas, stopping judging people, allowing people to get on and be the best of themselves. I am grateful that that's one of the biggest things that came out of this year. So what was the response to your documentary?
Oh, it was very, very good, you know, very heartening. It was, yeah. And people just saying, oh my gosh, it makes me just want to tell people that I'm actually a pole dancer, whereas before they wouldn't have. All my upbringing was very religious and I wasn't able to express myself and I felt the judgment was there, but after seeing it, it just helps me just stand up there and say, this is my life and this is how I choose it. It's positive.
Yeah, I think so. Now, one of the things that people probably don't know about you, Julia, most people would assume they just know you from Housewives of Auckland, but you are so much more. Apart from being a busy mum with a gorgeous daughter who is an amazing model, so congratulations there, and a very, very wonderful son as well. So busy mum.
She's got a brain too. She won the Dio Prize of Maths.
I saw that. So she's beautiful and brilliant. You also, of course, have your vineyard up in Matakana. Your wines are amazing with your beautiful husband, but you're also a published children's author.
Yes.
And I think that's one of the things that I find so intriguing about you is you're so diverse as a human.
You're very
So
kind.
tell me about your books.
So the books were made, I've got 5 published, but one series particularly was because I was lucky enough to grow up in Porirua where they use a lot of Maori phrases throughout the speaking, so I was able to incorporate phrases into English-speaking books to help kids that maybe have been brought up in very wide areas, private schools, to actually learn a little bit and put into their everyday speech. And it worked well. Went into a lot of schools. And,
That's so cool. Well, I just think for me, it's been a real honour over the last sort of year and a half getting to know you and learn a bit more, not just about the on-camera presence, but also the heart behind what you do. Because I think that's one thing I'd love for New Zealand to really understand is that you you're just a big heart walking around on legs. That's the way I see you. On beautiful long legs.
Too kind.
No, gorgeous. But you know, so great to see you, and it's so nice to be able to celebrate together again. Finally, who are you wearing? It's gorgeous.
Cecilia King.
Oh, stop it.
Our first transgender onto Fashion Week overseas.
Loved her.
She's beautiful. Yeah.
And it just works perfectly for you. So congratulations, great choice of outfit, looking amazing.
Thank you.
All right, darling. So nice to see you. Thank you. If you want to head back to Julie, thank you so much. That's a gorgeous Julia Sloan. On the camera, I just had to check myself there for a moment, make sure we're all good. I believe we're heading now into the auditorium, I think. Heart Foundation. Awesome. Do you want to come over very quickly? Finally, today's event is in support of the Heart Foundation to raise funds for the much needed people who are struggling with heart disease. And I know there's two of you, but if you come in the centre, you'll get picked up by me. Hi, nice to meet you, Jay and Melissa. Lovely to meet you. So first of all, one of the things, thank you for being here today. One of the things I think that people don't realise or haven't understood is the fact that women are just as likely to suffer with heart conditions as men. Normally it's associated with men, right? So Jay, do you want to tell us a little bit more about the stats around women and heart disease?
So, I mean, just standing here right now, both of us have got heart conditions ourselves. I have a narrowing in my aorta, which means I'm not getting enough blood to my legs as I am to my upper body.
Wow.
And Melissa...
low functioning left ventricle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So literally, just in this case here, 100%. But so the stats around men and women, it means that literally there are probably as many women as men that have got conditions. But one of the things is not everybody knows they've got a condition, but it's only really when you start suffering the effects of it that most people find out. So it's probably even better, like skin cancers and things, is to get these things checked out early.
Yeah, of course. Heart conditions is something I'm very passionate about because of the fact that my father had a heart condition, and seeing the effects of that, I think people just assume heart conditions are just heart attacks, but there's so much more. Even just hearing your conditions, I had no idea. So what can people do if they think that there may be an issue? What's the best thing they can do?
I think the best thing they can do is actually speak to their doctor. Doctor. And so we're both quite passionate about the Heart Foundation as such. We both work for a company called Give2. So we've developed a QR code donation system that makes it easy for you to donate to any charity.
I love it.
So today we're specifically supporting the Heart Foundation. It's literally you scan their QR code, you click a dollar amount, you click give. That's how simple it is.
I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do it right now so you guys can see it.
So the very first time you use it, it will ask you to set up your credit card details.
Hopefully, yes, it's saying open.
Follow the link.
And that's a great idea.
It pops up so it's replacing the old gold coin because nobody has cash anymore.
I have to show you guys this, and then it opens to that. You need to make sure that you donate as well. So obviously, hi darling. Obviously, people can't from the stream. They can't click through to that. So where can people find that QR code?
They go to our Facebook page, Give2. We'll have a short link on there today where they can just click on the link and they should be able to give.
Or they can scan. They can scan through the camera. Literally anywhere you can put a QR code.
Here we go. Scan this, everybody. Scan this and make a donation. Hopefully we'll help you guys raise some more money. Thank you so much for the amazing work you guys are doing. Before we finish up with this interview, what would you guys like people to know more specifically about people living with maybe undetected heart conditions? What should they be looking for?
Any symptoms like shortness of breath, making sure that when you have any tinglings on the left side, make sure you check out those sort of things. Yeah, absolutely.
Get it checked, know about it, because then something can be done about it.
Like we get our checks up, we have a standing appointment once a year, we have our heart scans, and we know everything is all good.
Yay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Remember, scroll back in the live stream and scan that QR code and make your donation. That's what we're all about. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Brilliant. Well, there you go. We're raising much needed funds for the Heart Foundation today. And this is What Women Want here at the Cordis Hotel in Auckland, all hosted by the amazing people at Miss Magazine's run by Panic PR. A big shout out to the team at Geoskincare. Amazing work they're doing. They're the chief sponsor of this event. A big thank you to Ayala Champagne. Your champagne is truly amazing. I love it. La Belle Angèle, we've got lunch paired with wines today. And Finesse Dance Company will be coming up in just a moment. Would you like to come over here, gorgeous? It's the champagne lady. Hello, darling. Mwah, mwah. So nice to see you. Cheers.
You too.
Cheers.
Look at my glass. Far more effervescence than yours.
Is. How did you get that? How did you get such an effervescent glass? It goes with your personality.
It does. I'm the champagne lady after
You
all.
are, you are. I must drink because we did cheers. Right. So, gorgeous champagne lady, how are you doing? How's this year been for you?
It's been fantastic, actually. I've really enjoyed it. I mean, apart from the fact, obviously, champagne sales haven't been quite so good, and I've had a lot more pussies.
I was going to say, how are the pussies going?
Well, sadly, there have been a lot more cats brought into the sanctuary because, you know, people, hard times, all sorts of things have happened, and they have needed help. So they've been bringing the cats to the New Zealand Cat Foundation.
Yes, yes.
And that means that, quite frankly, we need help.
That's right. I was going to say, while you're here, hello, darling. While you're here, do you want to do a little bit of shout out for your pussy, for the Pussy Shelter, for the foundation?
I'd love to. Hey, all you pussy lovers out there, if you'd like to come and help us at the New Zealand Cat Foundation. The New Zealand Cat Foundation.org.nz. We would love to see you. We've got hundreds of stray pussies out there who need your help. Volunteers, donators, whatever. We'd love to see you.
I love it. Thank you so much for that. And how, if people want to volunteer for the pussies, what can they do? Get in touch as well?
Yeah, if you'd like to volunteer, just get in touch. As I say, through our website, the nzcatfoundation.org.nz.
I love
and
it.
if you're lucky, I'll be out there too. I might even have a glass of champagne together.
Oh, I love it. Oh, you might see me out there, love. So very quick question. I've seen in social media a few of you ladies from Housewives of Auckland have been getting together. Are you allowed to tell us a little bit about what's happening?
Yes, I think I can tell you a little bit. Not too much,
Not too
but
much.
enough to whet your appetite. So this show is more philanthropic. It's about we housewives doing something really good for those in need.
Oh, wow.
And a few of us have got together, not all of us, but we've got together and we're working in a positive fashion. And during this COVID situation that we're all in, I think that's the way to go.
I totally agree. Now I have to ask, is this show part of the Bravo network?
Yes, it is.
It is. So this is a first of its kind of show for Bravo.
It
so,
certainly is.
Just like Pop Stars, New Zealand is leading the way with new age reality style shows. I love it. And finally, who are you wearing, darling?
You're not going to believe it, but what I'm wearing, I hate to tell you, I've had it for 30 years.
Fabulous.
Patrick Steele.
Patrick Steele, are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. Saying, hey Patrick, if you're out there watching, cheers, here's to you.
Cheers. It's
Your
so
fashions stick
They
forever.
endure, they do. It's classic and fabulous. Well, you look great and it's so nice to see you again.
I'll tell you one fabulous thing, I can still fit it.
Oh, well, that's fabulous. I mean, how many other people could say that 13 years later? You're amazing. You're amazing.
you.
Thank you, darling. So nice to see you.
You too.
See you soon. All right. Thank you so much. That's Anne Bailey Barton. She is, of course, well known as the Champagne Lady and the Pussy Lady. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Hi, darling. Yes, I've only got one microphone. All of the darlings are fighting for the microphone at the moment. Come and give me some love, Lewis.
Hello.
Oh,
You look beautiful.
so do you. Oh my God. This is my lovely friend Lewis. You are amazing, darling. Tell me, how has this year been?
This year, you know what, I don't want to sound, I know there's a lot of negativity out there, but I have to say for me personally, as much as there's been some really tough moments, my business has been going great. It's good to see people out and about enjoying themselves, spending money, and I know that there are a lot of people out there who are doing it really tough, and I don't want to take that away from anybody, and people who are locked off overseas and things like that.
Yes.
But I feel very fortunate that this year has turned around for me, and it's really put me into a good place.
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that because yes, you're right, we have heard so many tragedies this year. So to hear somebody who has a positive story, amazing. Thank you for
I feel
sharing.
almost a little bit guilty coming here with a big smile and feeling the way I do, but you know what? I think that there needs to be a lot more positivity out there, and hopefully that, you know, that might make someone else smile and go, God, it's not all bad. We're not all down in the dumps, and yeah, it's been tough and it's taken some real hard work, but I feel very fortunate about where I've got to.
Yeah, congratulations. So for people who don't know you, you're a man of many parts, most of them still in working order. But yeah, you've got a media career, you've had a media career, you've obviously got your own brilliant business and a car dealership in Devonport. Tell us about your work, because you're very dual focused.
Yes, well, it's quite hard to make money, you know, purely one income from just doing media, and also the other thing for me is that I love having my fingers in lots of pies.
Don't we all love?
Doing just one thing is, you know,
gets a bit boring, doesn't it?
It get a bit boring. So yeah, I own Devonport Car Company, which is my main income, and that's my main work focus. But on the side from that, and mainly for fun, even though sometimes financially it's rewarding as well, I do a bit of the media, a bit of camera stuff, a little bit of radio, and
it's very good too. Just putting it out there, very good. Back off, this is my gig.
Yeah, I'm so embarrassed in front of a camera. What are you talking about?
Oh, I know, you're so shy. Yeah, it's hard sometimes, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's great fun, and it's a really great way to meet lots of people. And, you know, and I think when it's natural and it's fun, it's enjoyable. It doesn't feel like work, you know.
It does not. Yeah. It's just brilliant.
Yeah.
And I think too, what a lot of people don't potentially know is how brilliant these people are, because of course they see them in the media, they see them out there, and they think that's a persona of what a human being is actually like. But I have met the most amazing people in this world. Would you say the same?
Yeah. I think we're really lucky to meet people, and like you say, you meet people, you have an assumption of people from their media careers and what they're like,
or how they've been portrayed.
Yeah, and
in
actually
media.
to meet those people and get to know them on a personal level, all of those people have such amazing elements to them, and it's so. I feel very fortunate to know those people, hang out with them, call them friends, and have a great time.
I love it. Well, there you go. Today is all about fun, fabulousness, food, fashion, all my favourite F words, and friendship, of course, as well. So finally for you, have you worked out what women want?
I think what women want and deserve, and I think I probably said a similar thing to this last year, is they want equality, they deserve respect, way more than us men do, because you guys do way more than we ever can. And let's be honest, whoever's watching out there, if it wasn't for women, none of us would be here.
That's true. That's true. I like it. Well, there you go, the parting words from the amazing Lewis. Thank you, darling. So good to see you.
Have a great lunch.
You too. See you soon. Okay, and I think we have one more amazing celebrity interview coming up, because it's nearly lunchtime. I am so excited to see this gorgeous human. You may recognise her from Bravo Network's Auckland, Housewives of Auckland. This is the gorgeous Angela Stone. Oh my God! It's so good to see you. Oh my God!
I think it's been a whole year since we were here this time last year.
It actually was a year. Look at you, you goddess. You look amazing.
Thank you. A little LV dress.
Stunning. Turn around for me, Gorge.
Oh, yep, sure.
Oh, you look incredible. Can I just say, I've been following you on social media, you know, because we don't get to see each other. And so seeing what you're doing, like you've just transformed your life. You look happier than ever. You've got a gorgeous partner.
I do.
He looks amazing.
He's lovely.
You've got an amazing real estate business going.
Yeah, it's been really surprising. But as we all know, real estate is booming right now.
Ah, yes. And the great thing too is that industry is about your connections. It's about your network. It's about the strength of your relationships, and that's something you've always been really good at. That's one thing I learned from you.
Thank you.
We met, God, 6 years ago, I think, in a nightclub.
That's right.
We're friends. And every time we've seen each other, it's always been like, I felt like I've only just seen you yesterday.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? And we just get back on that horse. And isn't that what real friends are about?
I think so. I think when you get to that sort of deep level of actual real connection.
Absolutely.
So on that note, a lot of people have said, you know, they watch TV, they can see how people are portrayed in media, and they think that to be truth. Whereas today I've been trying to say, the people that are here are amazing, they have integrity, they have heart.
Absolutely.
What has been the biggest thing you've learned from being a public figure in the media?
Do you know, you've got to give people the time, and you've actually got to, you don't know these people until you know them. And
TV is everything unlike itself. And I think what happens is we're actors and actresses. You know, we're there to portray a particular look and feel and idea. And it's all about the producers. I think at the end of the day, the producers are the one that actually decide the way they want to portray us. And the way they may portray us is nothing like our character.
That's so true.
We are all playing character. And so it's a little bit like The Crown. When you watch The Crown, they talk about the Queen and they talk about Princess Anne. And she said this, she did that. Seriously, what do we know? These people are producing a television show. Hello, darling. They're producing a show, and what they're doing is
they're setting you up as these archetypes, right?
Absolutely. And you know, we're really fortunate right now because Get Housewived is about to be one episode between now and Christmas. And some of the housewives have come back together.
That's right, it's exciting.
I'm going to be there. It's going to be really different. You know, the world has changed. We've had a year of so much change, haven't we?
That's right. So different.
So we've got one episode that's going to go to air, and we're really looking forward to it.
And it's the first of its kind in the Bravo network, isn't it?
Very much so.
So again, just like Popstars did when they launched years and years ago, the first sort of reality music show in the world, New Zealand's leading the way again. So that's brilliant.
I know.
How did the concept happen?
Do you know, we just got a call. We got the call up probably about 6 weeks ago. We've done all the filming. We're about to start the publicity. They come up with this idea. They just realised the world's changed. What do people want? They want real feel-good. You know, back in the day, that was quite an experience, and not an experience that any of us, none of the ladies want to do that again. So we're ready for change.
I totally agree, and I think today, more than ever, people are connecting with that. Like when I'm interviewing people, I'm chatting to people, and people I haven't seen for a year because of COVID, and people telling me how much this year has connected them to their truth, to what's real, and what's important. Is that what that's been like for you too?
Oh, look, seriously, that last bit, what's important, has definitely rung true. And I think it's about walking in your light. It's about really being authentic and actually going after your dreams. And don't hold back, because look what's just happened to us.
Yeah, that's so true.
We never want to go back there, ever again.
And see, I think that's one of the things I really love about you, is you've always been about be your best, live in your light, be authentic to yourself. It was so disheartening for me to see you portrayed differently. Of course. But now, just through what you're doing in your own social media as an example, you've been able to create a platform which is diverse, is all-inclusive.
Yeah.
Is that, would you say it's part of your purpose?
Oh, absolutely. I think people have realised, you know, I'm all about helping other people, and I actually think people have realised that, oh my God, that TV show, that's not Angela that we know. Do you know, I had a friend once say to me, each week watching Housewives was like watching a train wreck. I'm like, watching your friend literally get hit by a train each week. And it's taken me 3 years to recover. But I'm good to go now.
And the one thing I know from you is you are an incredibly strong woman. So to see you bounce back as if nothing has faced you, you're incredible.
It's people like you, honey, that make the world go round.
We're all in it together.
We are. And isn't that what this year's all about?
This year is
We're
all about
in it
that.
together, and it's onwards and upwards.
Absolutely. And such a wonderful opportunity for us to all reconnect today.
And isn't Vanessa incredible?
I love Vanessa, she's amazing.
She is one of the most special people in my life, and you know, I love working with magazine publishers. You know, we are fortunate, here we are, I think this is our 9th year, and here we go again.
It's amazing, and it all started because you guys all wanted to get together to have lunch.
We wanted to have fun.
And that's the best way to do an event. Well, darling, thank you so much. It's so good to see you. You look
And you
amazing.
too.
Oh, well, I've missed your face. You're
And
amazing.
you too, honey.
Oh, darling.
Thank you.
Thank
See
you.
you soon.
See you soon. One of the things that I totally love about Angela is the fact that when she's with you, she's so present. If you ever get the chance to meet her in real life, or if you see her walking down the road, go up and have a chat with her. She's truly incredible. A wonderful woman that you need to know. And of course, Bravo Network are in the post-production stages of their new project, which is a 1-episode show coming up. I don't know the date of publication of that yet, but it's truly amazing. Cheers. I do want to say a big shout out to all of the wonderful people behind this event. Geoskincare, thank you so much. Ayala Champagne, La Belle Angèle Wines, we'll be tasting some of those soon. Cordis Dance Company, thank you so much. Cordis, great to see you. And I believe I've got one more interview. Cheers. Come on over. Hi. Hi, nice to meet you. Mwah. Mwah. Oh, hello, darling. So many people here today that I'm seeing that for the first time in months. Tell me all about you, darling.
Oh, well, I've just arrived, so this is exciting.
Yes, excuse me, I have to fan. It's getting very warm in here.
My name's Claire, and I'm actually speaking today.
Thank you so much. So tell us all about what you're speaking about,
Well,
Claire.
I'm only giving a little talk, and interestingly, it's on meditation. So I'm a meditation teacher.
Yes, somebody else was talking about you earlier.
Oh, wow.
Vanessa was.
Yeah.
And she said hopefully we'll be drinking champagne and doing some mindful practice. Wow, so tell me about your business.
So I've been practicing meditation for about the last decade. I started, my gateway in was yoga. So I became a yoga teacher, and then gradually over time, I eventually started practicing meditation. And when I say meditation, I mean a self-sufficient seated silent practice. And so I do that, I've done it every day for the last 8 years.
Wow.
And when I moved back to New Zealand, so I lived in Los Angeles for 10 years working as a yoga teacher and a meditation teacher. I moved back to New Zealand, and I stopped teaching the yoga, and now I predominantly teach mainly women with really busy minds, busy lifestyles.
Me? Yes, carry on.
How to meditate and how to seamlessly incorporate it into their daily lives.
I think it's so important. We're living in such a hyper-driven society. We're so dominated by technology, which is a choice, by the way. We are choosing to allow that technology to interrupt us constantly. We're over-adrenal. And like women my age, we're all heading into menopause, and we're all going, I just feel burnt out and pulled in so many sort of different directions. Are those the sort of, those are the sort of people that you work with?
That is exactly who I
Right,
work with.
perfect.
And you kind of touched upon some of the key points that meditation can help us with. So one of the things, first of all, with technology, and that's why I teach a self-sufficient practice, so no apps, no natural noises of the ocean or anything along those lines. Twice a day, we sit in stillness with zero stimulation.
That's hardcore.
It's hardcore until you know how to do it. It's just like if you didn't know how to swim,
Yes,
and
which
we
I
threw
don't.
you in the
Yeah.
we
Yeah,
threw you in the
perfect.
pool,
Yeah.
it'd be a mess.
Yes.
But eventually, you might figure out a way to move through the water. But if you had a swimming lesson and the
It'd be
person
so much
taught
easier.
you how to move your body through the ocean, everything becomes a little more graceful and a little easier. And that's what my job is, to make something that
Makes
is
a lot of sense.
quite confronting at first, because a lot of people are like, I want to learn to meditate, I want to quieten my mind. And they think that meditation is this practice that quietens the mind. Interestingly, we don't sit to quieten the mind, we actually sit to make friends with the mind.
As Oprah would say, that's a tweetable moment. Right there. Okay, so we do have to finish up because we're all heading in for lunch. So, Claire, what would be one of the biggest tips you could share with somebody that they could take right now and activate to help them start on that journey to quieten their mind?
How are you feeling? A couple of times a day, just check in and notice how are you feeling in your physical body. What's happening in your physical body in terms of the sensation, the emotions.
Yes.
And just see if you can be with that, even if it's just for a couple of seconds. Maybe a couple of deep breaths, but noticing how you're feeling and becoming aware of how the feelings in your body colour your mind and your perception of the world is a phenomenally transformational thing.
So there you go. There's a tip for you right there. And where can people find you online?
At Claire Robbie on Instagram, or my website, Modern Meditation, or clairerobbie.co.
There you go. So if you want to find out more, head to the website. And that's the end of today's live stream. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for joining me.
pleasure.
Brilliant. I've learned something today, which is always fabulous. It's time for us to head away. I do want to say a final shout out to everybody at Geoskincare, Ayala Champagne, Cordis for hosting us. Thank you, darling. La Belle Angèle, Cordis Dance Company. Very shortly, we're going to hear some brilliant speakers like Claire there. Thanks to Multimedia Magazine's Panic PR for organising the whole event. A huge shout out to Cecilia Kang. We're going to see some of her brilliant fashion very shortly. And finally, thank you to the Heart Foundation for being here and sharing your heart stories with real heart ambassadors. It's a real honour to be able to work on an event like this and help raise funds to help support people with heart conditions. I'm Monique Bradley for Your Fix TV. A huge shout out to my team today. Lovely Julie for running around and miking everybody up and bringing them onto the camera, and to Pete, who is our producer and director and also our technical guru making these live streams happen. Hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Ka kite anō e no hora.